If women want to stop shaving their underarms, armpit hair just needs a little bit of rebranding because pit hair just sounds gross. You know what doesn't sound gross? An underarm meadow. Underarm meadow sounds like a place where puppies go to have picnics. Everyone would want one, or make that too! Women's underarm hair is having a bit of a moment thanks to the likes of Madonna, Miley Cyrus, and Jemima Kirk, who would rather you stop talking about her pit hair, even though she tweeted out a photo of her pit hair. They got everybody talking about her pit hair, but to her it's just old news because Sophia Loren had pit hair, so please, seriously, everyone shut up about pit hair. A group of Chinese feminists recently made global headlines thanks to their armpit hair selfies in protest of imposed beauty standards such as, well, shaving your underarms. Some women are showing their pit hair pride by dyeing it a rainbow of colors, which hopefully is not translating to a rainbow of underarm pit stains. People are understandably making a big deal out of this because our pit stashes, as they're horrifically called, are arguably the most gendered fuzz we grow on our bodies, coming in thicker than, say, our leg hair and being more readily visible than pubic hair. Historically speaking, humans have been motivated to remove various bits of body hair thanks to things like hygiene, religion, cultural customs, sexuality, and social mores for eons. When it comes to underarm hair removal, American women have only been doing it en masse for about 100 years. In 1915, something called the Great Underarm Campaign commenced, and it was a confluence of rising sleeves, which showed off women's underarms, formerly considered a private part for the very first time, modern dancing, and the premiere of Gillette's very first women's razor, appropriately called the Milady Décolleté. But of course, women weren't instructed to shave. No! Shaving was what men did. Instead, advertisements urged women to smooth. Fast forward to today, and studies on women's hair removal patterns find that a vast majority of us shave our pits. One study from 2005 couldn't find enough women who didn't remove hair from their underarms to draw any statistically significant results from the teeny tiny participant pool. Not only that, that more feminized, smooth rhetoric still exists in advertising today. Take, for instance, Dove, which has perfected empowertizing, selling women's product via feel-good messages about body positivity. Its Go Sleeveless line of deodorants promises to leave skin softer, smoother, and quote-unquote ready to reveal in just 5 days. Sort of implying that otherwise, you better cover it up. Personally, that's why I'm happy to see more women publicly standing up for pit hair pride. But I personally don't think, Exhibit A, that supporting pit hair pride and women's body positivity and acceptance means that I have to not shave my underarms. And I also don't think that the goal of pit hair pride should be, let's make armpit hair beautiful to everyone, because the goal shouldn't be beauty. It should simply be choice. And that's why I especially loved what Roxy Hunt and Rain Sissel had to say in their Free Your Pits manifesto. Quote, "Whether you shave or not, women should be allowed to make decisions about their bodies without judgment from others." I think sometimes in challenging beauty norms, we miss the mark by inadvertently pushing for a new beauty norm. So as these conversations and selfies featuring women's armpit hair inevitably continue, I just think it's important for us to remember that finding armpit hair aesthetically pleasing is not the purpose. What's gonna help all of us out is being able to look at bodies without gendered judgment, if that's possible.